Hi, this is Buzz Waterston, the Globe-Trotting Dentist. Happy leap year. It's February 29th when I'm shooting this. Don't know when you'll get to see it, but I grew up in New York, and one of the paintings I saw again and again at the Museum of Modern Art and never fully understood was Picasso's Guernica in Spanish. Guernica in Spanish. Gernika, and it hung at the MoMA for many, many years. Well, today I'm outside El Museo Reina Sofia, the Museum of Queen Sofia, and this houses a huge collection of, this amazing collection of 20th century art, mostly Spanish, Miro, Dali, a huge number of Picassos. So when in 1937 there were these two buddies, okay, Francisco and Adolf, and Francisco, and they were both fascists, and Adolf said to Francisco, his friend, you know, I'd like to try out this new thing. I'm going to call it saturation bombing. You have any ideas, you know, where to try it out? And this guy Francisco, hell of a nice guy, he said, you know what, I really hate the Basques. You know, there are Basques who want to separate from my country. They just give me trouble all the time. Why don't you bomb the hell out of them? So, what Hitler did, and this was the world's first demonstration, if you would like to say that, of saturation bombing. He bombed the town of Gernika, which is in the Pays Basque, the Basque country, and he chose, with information from Franco, I'm sure, he chose Market Day. Now the men were almost all the way at war because they were fighting the Spanish Civil War, so the town was packed with women and children, and on this day in, I believe, late April, they bombed the town to smithereens. They just leveled the town, and just a huge number of civilians, and nobody's ever come up with a count. People were just blown apart, but a huge number of civilians were killed on that day, and Picasso had been commissioned to do a painting at the, I believe it was the Paris Exposition of, I think, 1937, on the part of the Spanish Republican government. And he had just thought for weeks and weeks and weeks and hadn't been able to come up with an idea. Well, after the bombing of the civilian population of Guernica, he completed the painting within a month. It's a huge painting. It's 10 or 15 feet tall, 20 or 25 feet wide. I wasn't allowed to do a video of the painting or a video inside the museum, but I urge you, go on the internet, look up Gernika, G-U-E-R-N-I-C-A, or Gernika, G-E-R-N-I-K-A, the painting by Picasso, and I have never, ever, I've been very, very lucky to travel, you know, all over the world, and I've never seen such a description of pain as I have in this painting. So having grown up with it at the Museum of Modern Art and having seen it repeatedly, this wasn't exactly returning to an old friend. But my wife and I did go to the Basque Country a few years ago. We did go to Guernica. We went to the museum of, you know, the museum of the town, so this was returning with certainly a new understanding than I had when I was a teenager and went to MoMA frequently. So I normally give a dental or medical tip. I don't think it's appropriate to accompany this particular video. So all I can say is be thankful for what you have. Be thankful if you live in peace and are seeing this video. And this is Buzz Waterston, the Globe-Trotting Dentist, signing out.